Hi, I'm Scott Hartzman, CEO of Trove Worlds.
When it comes to Trove, what's new in that MMO world?
Trove is like our little shining gem of early 2015. So Trove was an experiment for us for a lot of reasons, right? It was take a passion project that was being steered, that was started by two developers essentially in their own time, and see if there's a way we can do our own internal version of early access, which we started doing with its own alpha last year, and then just nurture it and let that team grow over time as the game grows. And if there's enough of an audience, we can keep adding more team. It's really about constant iteration and constant reinvestment, and it's literally an entirely different way of building games that you would never ever see in most AAA studios. And we are thrilled with the way Trove is going. It's, we set targets for it every month, and this January just came along and it blew away its own target. It's got more users showing up every day. They're sticking around longer. They're pitching in on the free-to-play model. They're really supporting their development team, and they're creating voxel content for the game itself. Every time we teach players how to make something, like weapons or armor or in-world objects, they surprise us by going above and beyond and creating things that we weren't even expecting. Like, to give you an example, we didn't even teach them how to make mounts. They just unpacked the game's files and went, hey, I think this is how we make mounts. Is this a good mount? Can you put this in the game? And they did amazing. Same thing with in-game VFX. What we're really doing is we've got a development team that exists solely to service its players, and the players really respect that in the dev team. And so yeah, Trove is our fantastic growth story in the post-Arcade launch days. It's been amazing over the last month especially.
And what's new when it comes to Rift, your original MMO?
So Rift just recently launched Nightmare Tide, its second expansion, and we are incredibly proud that we're sticking very solidly to the free and fair, free-to-play, no tricks, no traps methodology, where we always want people in Rift to be able to play with all of their friends. One of the big hallmarks of whether a game is going to succeed or not is how easy you make it for people and their entire friend groups to come along and play together. And so Rift not only added new world and added new raids and added new dungeons and added new trade skills and added new classes, what's also happened is they've also improved the game's ability to let players play with each other through our unique instant adventure system, where you can just walk up, click a button, and dynamically join an adventure out in the world with other players. And it'll also mentor people up and down with mentoring and sidekicking. So if you're brand new and I'm an experienced player, there's no reason we can't play together right now. And that's really, the social aspects are really key for us.